The Los Angeles Clippers are at odds of plus 1,200 to win the NBA championship, plus 600 to win the Western Conference, and plus 175 to win the Pacific Division. The Los Angeles Clippers finished second in the Pacific and third in the West, and had a 3-1 lead on Houston in the second round. Then everything got strange as they lost a 20-point lead at home in Game 5, and went on to lose the series. Then there was the DeAndre Jordan situation that had him backing out of his deal with Dallas and coming back to the Clippers. They also had a busy offseason, and the Clippers are going to be a team to watch for many reasons this season. Jordan wound up re-signing for $87 million over 4 years, while Austin Rivers, son of head coach Doc Rivers, got $6.4 million over 2 years. The Clippers brought in Paul Pierce for $10 million over 3 years, as he returns to Los Angeles where he was born and raised. And in addition, he won a title with Rivers in Boston. Josh Smith, Chuck Hayes, Pablo Prigioni, Wesley Johnson, and Cole Aldrich also signed with the Clippers, while Glenn Davis, Hedo Turkoglu, Dante Jones, Jordan Hamilton, Ikpe Odu, and Lester Hudson were let go. The Clippers didn't have a pick in the draft, which explains why they were so busy in the free agent market, but they did trade Matt Barnes and Spencer Hawes for Lance Stevenson. The Clippers starting five can compete with anyone in the NBA, led by Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Jordan, JJ Redick, and Pierce, while Stevenson can go back to being a sixth man, which should keep Pierce fresh for the playoffs. Jamal Crawford is back, while Rivers had a nice little spell in the playoffs, while Smith was also added to improve the Clippers bench. The Clippers can score points. Only Golden State scored more last season. And they have Jordan, who has led the league in rebounding in each of the last 2 seasons, and is arguably the best defensive player in the NBA. As good as Jordan is defensively, it would be nice if the rest of the Clippers improved defensively as well, especially Griffin. Jordan is still a bad free throw shooter, and he can't do much outside of the dunk, which is bad news if he wants a bigger role in the offense. The biggest weakness on this team might be mentally. They had the conference finals in their sights at home and lost to Houston, a team that had benched James Harden. Another big issue on this team is the depth. Jamal Crawford really faded in the postseason last year, and then they didn't seem to have much beyond Griffin and Paul. They invested heavily in the offseason in finding a bench, the addition of Pierce, Stevenson, etc. But Paul is at the end of his career, and Stevenson is fresh off a horrible season. The Clippers better hope someone emerges, or the same problems from last season could reoccur. This team has the talent to win the West, and they've improved their bench drastically. However, the Clippers have stumbled enough in the past so that you have to question their mental toughness, and that is where a player like Pierce can help. The Clippers should at least make it to the Western Conference Finals.